Talk Plaza. Now, most of the year, my brother's 63 Dodge Dart convertible, venerable 63 Dodge Dart.
63 Dodge Dart venerable.
Sits out in his driveway with the top down, filling up with a variety of organic materials, sticks, moss, bird droppings.
I'm trying to reproduce the origins of the universe. I mean, this is how it happens somewhere, right? The primordial ooze. The back seat of my car.
It certainly is. Well, especially this time of year, because as the leaves change color from like gold to rust to brown, it becomes increasingly
talking about the color of my car.
Difficult to tell the dart apart from the leaves.
True.
And what you get is this beautiful impressionistic scene. You know, the body is already rust, so the leaves sort of blend in with that, and the seats are already yellow and brown from all those farm animals, so they blend in too. It really is.
I think it's kind of nice myself.
It's an artist's nightmare, actually.
I like it.
But speaking of impressionism, our producer, Dougie, was dragged kicking and screaming to the Museum of Fine Arts recently by his inamorata, Sip. Now, the only reason he went to the MFA, as it's called here. He thought it was the Mudflaps Association. and she convinced him to go. And anyway, after visiting the MFA, He says he's got it all figured out. He's got the secret of the Impressionist masters. He doesn't think Monet and Manet and all those guys were some sort of groundbreaking geniuses.
Doesn't?
No. After seeing their work, he's convinced that they were just nearsighted.
All right. Can I read some mail here?
All right.
Enough of this faldy roll about the MFA.
Actually, I have stuff to read, too, but I'll let you...
Do you really?
Well, I'll let you go ahead and read that stuff first.
This is brief. All right, this is from... who's this from? Jim Hale from Bellingham, Washington. All right, Car Talk guys. Why are you taking lip from a 13-year-old pipsqueak like Melissa Peterson? She may be right that Car Talk is a lousy show, but at least it's a lousy adult show. Discussions about Volvos and fuel injection theory are not for children, and it's time we took the airwaves away from hoodlums like Melissa. Obviously, she suffers from driving envy like all kids her age and is displacing this malady onto you poor saps. And you bought it. Wise up and take a stand against punks like Melissa. Signed, Jim Hale. P.S. Anyone from Seattle knows that yellow Labrador retrievers from around here are inbred pinheads without the brains of a fire hydrant. P.P.S. Even my 1982 Chevette likes your show, no matter what stupid things you say about it. All right, Jim.
What a guy.
That's right. Stand up against this. And we're not going to take it anymore. Is that it?
On another note,
a note from William C. Mertz. Dear Click and Clack, this is the last time you will hear from me. Sincerely, W.C. Mertz. That's it, look.
That's it.
This is the last time you'll hear. I mean, maybe he's written us before, maybe not.
He could have written to us 100 times, and we never read one of his letters until now. You know why? The other ones are too long.
The other ones are too long. This one got my attention, though.
Anyway, if you'd like to talk to us, our number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Good. Who's this?
This is Marisha calling from Colorado Springs.
Who?
Marisha.
Marisha.
Marischa.
Oh, so close.
No C.
Marisha.
Yes, just like it sounds.
Marisha.
Like Marsha and Marisha put together.
Yeah. I don't know why I threw that C in there. I was thinking Eastern European.
Where did this name? You named after Saint Marisha?
I have no idea. My grandmother named me. She heard it in a restaurant. I'm probably named after some strange goulash.
It's a good thing she wasn't getting her oil changed.
Maybe a side dish.
Your
give me
name might have been Jiffy. Where are you from, Marisha?
Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs. Cool.
Colorado.
Yeah. Got it. Okay,
So,
we're ready.
Okay, here's the problem. I have a 93 Subaru Legacy wagon. And for some reason, my left rear tire is making this really strange sound. It kind of sounds like, let's see, how would I describe it? Like if you have a rock in your tire, when
it goes
when
tick,
you go
tick,
slow,
tick,
it goes
tick,
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 tick, tick. But it doesn't do tick, it does a whoosh.
Whoosh.
So when you go slow, it goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And then as you go faster, it goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And then when you get going really fast, it goes na, 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 na. So it kind of, gets a higher pitch sound.
Mm-hmm.
Then, when you're driving on the highway up to about 75, it does that, and then at 75 it kind of smooths out and doesn't really make too much of a sound. And
it's because you're hydroplaning at that point.
Yeah, the wheel doesn't touch the ground anymore.
no, I know it's touching the ground because it's making the whole car vibrate.
Yeah, you have a bad tire.
A bad tire?
Yeah, you have a tire with a classic case of tread separation.
Huh.
Yeah, if you were to lift up that corner of the car and spin that tire and watch as it spins, watch the tread, you will notice a perturbation in the tread. You'll
Perturbation? What does that mean?
Deviation,
okay.
a lump.
Okay.
You'll notice someplace where the tread doesn't look the same, doesn't look parallel to the other treads. You have like 5 treads going across, 5 grooves going across the tire. One of them or 2 of them is going to be screwed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're going to say, wow, look at that.
How many miles on these tires?
I have no idea. I got them used.
You got them used? You
Yes.
bought used tires?
Yes.
How much did you pay for these here used tires?
Oh, I think $25 a pair.
A pair?
Mm-hmm.
Double occupancy.
Excellent. How long have you had them?
Let's see, I probably had them about 3 or 4 months. I mean, I looked at the tire and it looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell. You have to spin it.
Okay.
But I think you need to do this soon. Like now.
Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as you hang up.
Cool.
Cool.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
See you, Marisha.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
My name is Jim. I'm calling from Hillsborough, North Carolina.
How you doing?
Could be better. I got a problem with my Toyota van.
Okay.
What happens is, it started a long time ago. When you make a left-hand turn, the brake warning light on the panel used to come on.
Sure.
Brake warning light.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, no big deal. And I figured short circuit, something weird, forget about it. Well, it started doing it more frequently, and it started to stay on when you were driving straight and then go off when you made a right.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, I did too. Anyway, what happened was a couple of weeks ago, I started getting a grinding noise, like the pads had gone bad.
Yeah.
They had.
On the right-hand front wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And it was starting to give me a slight pull to the right. Well, the grinding is now stopped. I'm not sure, but I don't think I'm getting that slight pull to the right anymore. However, the light still comes on.
Okay, I would guess. This is just a wild guess about.
Yeah, go ahead.
No,
pull this out of the air. Out of the clear blue sky.
It always sounds better if I say I guess, because then people say, well, he was only guessing.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
he could be wrong.
But your wild guess is what? What?
Well, I know what the first problem is, absolutely. You're low on brake fluid, and that's why the light comes on.
Now, I think there's something wrong with his brakes, don't you? I mean, he's got grinding noises, it pulls to the right, the light comes on. I mean, Jim, have you, looked anywhere? You've just been driving around, the lights
What, he looked
flashing
up
at
our
you?
number in the phone book.
Grinding noises are coming out of the wheels, and you're just driving?
Well, you got to have money to get the sucker fixed, man.
So, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, there are some people who at the slightest, what's the word? The slightest provocation would be running to the dealer to find out, my God, what is this light about? Jim couldn't care less.
Well, I'll tell you, after
I got low gear.
After 20 years in the automotive repair business, I have learned a tremendous amount about human nature.
Have you?
Yes. I've learned a tremendous
Would
amount.
you care to share some of these?
I hate most people, actually. No, what I discovered is that there are obviously many personalities in this world, but when it comes to cars, there are 2 basic types. There are people like Jim who don't really get alarmed unless there's a fire someplace in the car.
And as long as it's behind him, he doesn't care. Right.
Or large pieces are falling off at regular intervals.
Right. They got to be bigger than a bread box.
Beginning of measured mile, you lose a large component. And then there are people who, when their ashtrays are full, they're in a tizzy.
Right. My God.
So I guess the ideal would be to be someplace between those 2 extremes. Yeah. And you aren't, Jim.
Yeah. I think you got 2 things wrong. I think you are low on brake fluid, and the reason that you're low on brake fluid is you have worn right through the pads. The pads are, don't forget, the fluid is in there and it's pushing against the pads sooner or later. But if the pads wear away, then there's more room for the fluid. So the fluid in the reservoir drops down to fill up the space down there where the pads are.
And the reason it comes on when you make turns is that you make the fluid level change by banking the vehicle left or right. And by making that fluid level drop a little bit when you've made a left-hand turn or whatever it does when the light comes on, the light will come on momentarily, and then it, of course, will go off when you've restored the thing to level flight.
Right.
Okay, so, and if you were to top up the brake fluid, the light would go off, but that would only be disguising the real issue here, which is that you have a brake problem. It needs attention.
I mean, you at least need pads. You may now need rotors because the grinding sound went away only because there's nothing left to grind. You ground it all up down there.
Okay.
So I think you're going to have to bite
there won't work?
You have to bite the bullet, James, and you have to actually take a look down there.
Yeah, someone has to take the wheels off and look. And I know you're afraid because when you find out what it's going to cost, here's what you do. You take it in, but you don't give them your phone number. Tell them, look, fix it up to $50. If it's any more than that, call me.
Right, they'll put in one pad.
And then don't give them your phone number and run out before they can chase you down the street. But do get it looked at because this has the potential to be life-threatening.
It does.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks a million for calling.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
I like his approach, though.
1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Ginny from Minneapolis.
Ginny with a G?
Ginny with a G, like Virginia.
Yeah.
Minneapolis.
From Minneapolis.
Yeah, but I don't know that friend of yours up here that you're always
Who
talking
friend?
about.
I have a friend in Minneapolis?
Well, you have some guy you're always talking about.
Les Block, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know him.
I talked to him just yesterday. He knows you.
Well, that's his misfortune.
How are you, Ginny?
I'm fine.
What's up?
I have a 2001 VW Passat wagon, and but I don't think my problem really relates to the car. My husband and I were up in northern Wisconsin, and in the evening we were driving, and it was raining pretty hard, and there were all these little frogs out on the road jumping around.
Was it raining frogs?
It's happened a lot of times,
I mean,
you know?
I guess that's one of my questions for you guys. Why do frogs go out on the road in the rain? I have no idea why that is. In fact, I didn't know they did it before. But my husband and I ended up in a dispute because I wanted him to drive 5 miles an hour and steer around the frogs so we didn't hit any.
Because you didn't want to croak any of the frogs. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't pass that up, could I?
It crossed my mind. I said, no.
It's too bogus.
It's too, yeah, exactly.
Well, what my husband wanted to do was he wanted to drive at 60 because he said that the faster that we got back to our house, that the fewer frogs he'd hit. But it's also possible he just wanted me to shut up talking about not hitting the frogs. But that was his theory, and so I wanted to check with you. That didn't make sense to me.
Well, it's similar to the theory when you're low on gas and you're trying to get someplace. The best strategy is floor it, because then you get there as fast as possible, faster, and you won't give the gas time to run out because you'll be going so fast.
Yeah, that was.
And that almost sounds reasonable too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So your husband's nuts.
Well, but why do the frogs go out on the highway?
How many were there? I mean,
well, there was probably like 2 every 100 feet.
Oh, really? Oh, in that case, then you are right. He should have gone at what we call dead slow.
Sure. If there were only
Navy.
2 every 100 feet, then you could certainly drive around them.
Yeah, and I guess they go out there because that's where the water is. I mean, they want to get wet. It's a good, it's a good time to move because.
What do you mean? There's water every place.
Not water in the road unless it rains. They want to move from one part. They're relocating. They're moving from one pond to another. They're migrating.
We should preface this discussion by letting you know that we've never even seen a frog. I don't even know what a frog is.
Well, come to Wisconsin. You can see them.
But that never stopped.
And is it frogs that croak or toads that croak?
What? There's a difference?
Well, sure.
Well, frogs live in water and toads live on land.
No
so
kidding.
you'll see toads like in your lawn or something, but frogs you see in a pond.
So you know that these things were frogs?
Frogs need to keep wet. Toads.
Wait. She doesn't even know that. Wait a minute. She's not even sure they were frogs.
Yeah, maybe they were toads.
Could they have been dogs?
Well, I think they were frogs by the way that they jumped. they had when you saw one jump off the road, they had comparatively long legs.
Did they have delectable-looking legs?
Yes, they look delicious.
All right, they're probably frogs then.
Yeah, they look like, KC steaks.
We're with you, Ginny. I think you should have gone at the slowest speed.
Dead slow.
Reasonable.
I agree.
And tried to steer around them. I mean, why kill the frogs if you don't have to?
We have an amphibian expert here on our staff. As you may recall, our dear producer, Doug Berman, is amphibious, and he drives cars through.
Hence the moniker, and slimy. Hence the moniker Frogman.
Frogman Berman. I mean, he must know about frogs.
Yeah, so maybe you should consult him.
If he ever shows up, we'll ask him.
Well, at first, as soon as he gets a chance, he's going to leap right on this. See you, Ginny.
All right, thanks very much, guys. Love your show.
Oh, yeah, we really helped, I'm sure.
Yeah, you helped a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, God. All right, Tommy, it's September.
Yeah.
A new school year has just begun.
True.
There's a reinvigorating nip in the air. Do you remember last week's puzzler?
Did it have to do with Cuban cigars, industrial strength cleaning solvents, and a cheating scandal?
No, that was last week's poker game. But you're close.
If she hears us say it. This is NPR.
Support for the Car Talk podcast and the following message come from Exxon and Mobil stations, featuring Synergy gasoline, meticulously engineered to help protect your engine from deposits while giving you better gas mileage. Synergy gasoline is for wherever you're going, whether it's a meal with a friend or a cross-country road trip. Stop by your nearest Exxon or Mobil station today. Fuel economy claims are compared with gasoline meeting minimum government standards. Results will vary. Visit Exxon.com or Mobil.com for details.
Hi, I'm Daniel Alarcón, host of NPR's Spanish-language podcast Radio Ambulante. This week, a year after the earthquakes that devastated the country, Mexico is still dealing with the aftermath. Schools were especially damaged, and the government promised to rebuild them fast, but two journalists discovered that the truth about that reconstruction is much more complicated.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us.
Wait a minute, speak for yourself. You may be back. I'm not back.
We're Click and Clack, the Tapper Brothers, and we're here to talk about cars, car repair, and the answer to last week's puzzler.
There was a puzzler last week?
Yeah. This is from the poker collection.
Oh, the poker puzzler. Now why didn't you remind me?
I couldn't remember it myself until just now.
You were playing poker with your wife.
We were sitting at the kitchen table.
That was it.
She says, I'd like to learn how to play poker. Can you teach me? So I explained to her the ranking of the hands, the highest hand being a royal flush, ace, king, queen, jack, 10 of one suit, and the lowest hand being nothing. Okay? So anyway, I've got all the cards face up on the table, and she says, let's play a game with the cards like this. You pick 5 of the cards, and I'll pick 5 of the cards, and we'll see who has the best hand.
And you said...
No, I said, well, that seems pretty silly. We can see all the cards, so I'm going to pick a royal flush, and you're going to pick a royal flush, and we're going to be tied every time. And she says, well, after you pick your cards, you can draw cards. You can throw away up to as many as 5 cards. You can throw them all away, or you can throw none of them away. So I said, well, I'm not going to throw any away. I'm going to pick a royal flush, and you're going to pick a royal flush, and nobody's ever going to win. And she says, well, let me pick first. I said, well, go ahead.
Yeah.
And she does. She wins.
Really?
Yeah. What hand does she pick?
I have to say that I did ponder this during the week, but I immediately escaped everything, and I forgot about it.
Well, I think the only hand that guarantees her a winner
is to pick 4 tens.
4 tens.
Huh?
She picks 4 tens. No matter what I pick, she will always wind up with a better hand because she can get a 10 high straight flush, and the best I can do is a 9 high straight flush. A straight flush beating 4 of a kind. So if she picks 4 tens and I pick 4 aces loses to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 of, say, hearts.
Yeah.
For example.
And it's not possible for you knowing that that's what she's going to do.
Well, she does it first.
To prevent her from getting... So she picks the 4 tens. And you see her do that, right?
So I can go ahead and pick the 9 of clubs, the 8 of spades, in which case... If I do that...
If you do that, then she cannot get a 10 high flush, straight flush.
Yeah, but neither can you.
Neither can you.
Yeah, so she wins. I think that's the... I may be wrong, but I think
Where did you get this puzzle? Did you make it up?
I don't remember.
You don't remember my foot. You stole it. You know you did. So it's very good, though.
So do we have a winner?
Yeah. The winner is Chuck Dean from Chicago, Illinois. And for having his answer selected at random from among all those correct answers that we got, Chuck is going to get a $26 gift certificate to the Shameless Commerce Division at cartalk.com. And you know what he can get with that gift certificate? You don't, do you?
I know what he told us we could do with it, though.
No, he can get one of our CDs of disrespectful car songs called Born Not to Run, which features on the cover me in the role of my pal. What's his name?
Bruce Springfield.
That's Bruce Springfield. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
The boss. And my brother reprising his award-winning performance as Clarence Clements playing a toolbox instead of a saxophone. That is
I get some sweet notes out of that toolbox, I'll tell you. Anyway,
that is a sweet little thing, boy.
It indeed is. And we'll have a brand new puzzler coming up in the third half of today's show, so stay tuned for that. We did receive some emails stating that we couldn't possibly have three halves to our show.
I saved it because I didn't believe that the person was serious.
Well, no, I mean...
Jeez, someone wrote and said, gee, you guys are really stupid. Don't you know that there can't be three halves?
Oh.
Well, no, we didn't know.
No, they can be three halves. Anyway, you can call us and ask us questions if you'd like. The number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Tony from St. Louis.
Tony, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
What's up?
Well, I have a good story to tell you guys.
I love stories.
I have a Chevy Beretta.
Yeah.
That tried to kill the mother-in-law.
Whoa!
Really?
A Beretta with a brain. No, that wasn't very nice. Mothers-in-law are very nice people.
Yes, and I love mine.
I have several of them. I like all of them. Yeah, so what happened?
Well, she came to visit from Chicago. She came here to visit my wife and I. And she also came with her sister, who would be the aunt.
Right.
And they wanted to borrow the car to go and visit my mother one day while my wife and I were at work.
Yeah.
So they're on their way there when the brakes failed on them.
Whoa.
So here they are, Aunt Janet and my mother-in-law, and they're blaring the horn and running through red lights and swerving into the left lane and trying to miss all of the other cars and the oncoming traffic and everything else.
Yeah.
And they finally stopped the car by using the emergency brake.
Good for them.
And pulled over, flagged down a police officer, and they had a tow truck come and take them to an auto shop.
Good. Yeah. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Well, what happened from that point was they took it to the auto shop. The guy took the car, put it up, took off the brakes, off the wheels, and checked the brakes. Nothing seemed to be wrong. And then he drove it, and nothing was wrong at all.
Whoa!
So we concluded that the car was haunted, but we're not sure about that.
So since then,
well,
who's been driving the car?
Since then, I have been driving the car.
And?
I have never had any kind of problem.
Mm.
This a manual shift, Beretta?
No, this is an automatic.
Automatic.
Yes. Now, there's one other dimension to the story that may be the key. The day before they came down, knowing that they were going to borrow the car, being the loving son-in-law that I am,
you went and had the brakes greased.
I had an oil change done to the car.
You had an oil change done to the car.
Right.
Red herring.
At one of those quickie lube places that, they check all of the oil and all of the fluids, including the brake fluid and everything else.
Right.
Did they try to sell you anything while you were there?
Nothing that I remember. Nothing.
Porcelain miniatures or anything? No.
No.
Boy.
No. It's unlikely that they would have done anything that the service station attendant wouldn't have discovered. For example, if they had gotten grease on the brakes, which obviously could have caused the brakes to fail. But when the brakes failed, did she say that the pedal went all the way to the floor?
Yes, that's correct.
Jeez. Another one of these mysteries.
Well, one of these mysteries. I mean, certainly looking at the linings would never be the first thing I'd look at if the pedal went all the way to the floor.
Right.
Because it's unlikely to cause it, especially if it's recovered. I mean, if a lining came off, for example, and that caused you to lose your brakes, it usually wouldn't recover. Mm-hmm. So he knew as soon as he got in it and drove it around the block that it was recovered, and it probably recovered as soon as he got there.
Yeah.
What's your mother-in-law's name?
Lillian.
Lillian was driving?
That's No, actually, Aunt Janet was driving.
Aunt Janet was driving. Uh-huh. That puts a new complexion.
Well, yeah, it does. It does put a new twist on things. Aunt Janet maybe doesn't drive very. Where's she from?
She's from Chicago, also.
She's from Chicago. Maybe does she not drive very much?
I'm sure she drives quite a bit.
Are you going to blame it on Aunt Janet?
Somebody's going to take the fall. Here's what I think happened.
What?
I think Aunt Janet, as lovely a lady as she probably is, was driving with her left foot resting on the brake pedal. She was driving with 2 feet. As some people do.
And this is not a bad theory.
No,
this is not bad.
No, it's the best you're going to get.
It's the best we're going to get. I believe that.
And it may be that because she was unfamiliar with this car, she doesn't have a Beretta of her own.
Right.
She has a different car. She was a little bit unfamiliar with the position of the brake pedal and perhaps was riding along and actually stepping on the brake when she merely thought she was keeping her foot in proximity to the pedal. So she was riding the brakes on the highway where they overheated, the brake fluid began to boil, and then when she really needed the brakes and stepped on them firmly, the pedal goes all the way to the floor. That would explain why when the car got towed and the service station fellow drove it, the brake fluid had cooled off and everything was right again. And that's why you are driving it now and everything is all right again.
That's right.
I think that's what happened.
Okay.
Boy, that's...
I thought she might have left the parking brake on, but you said she stopped it using the parking brake, and she wouldn't have been doing that had she left it on.
No, she would have noticed that it was already on.
Exactly.
Right, when she went to use it. So my guess is she had the old left foot riding on that brake pedal, and being unfamiliar with the car, she overheated the brakes and boiled the brake fluid. How do you like that, Tommy?
If you want to blame somebody, I guess that's as good as any.
That's not a bad theory. That's better than ours that the car was haunted.
Well, the haunted theory is good too. Although,
that was my second choice.
The only reason I hesitate to accept the Aunt Janet theory is that there have been some reports of strange things like this happening to various braking systems where all of a sudden the braking system doesn't work just once, and then it works again. And I think something else is going on, and I don't think anybody knows what the answer is.
It's very easy to find out. You call up Aunt Janet, or Aunt Janet as you call her out in the Midwest there.
That's right.
And you ask her if she uses 2 feet when she drives, and I bet you, Tony, she's going to say yes. And then you'll have the answer to your puzzle.
Well, I would be suspicious, and I think it would be interesting if a Chevrolet person is within the sound of our voice, if there might be a service bulletin on this. I'm curious to know, because I don't think it's Aunt Janet's fault, and I'm going on record.
You call Aunt Janet and you browbeat her a little bit, and she'll fess up. See you, Tony.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks for your call.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. 1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Beryl, and I'm calling from Fredericksburg, Texas.
Beryl.
B-E-R-Y-L.
Well, Beryl, yeah.
Yes.
So what's up, Beryl? Beryl.
Well, how do I say this gracefully?
Delicately?
I acquired a my husband's old Mercedes in a recent divorce.
Yeah.
And it's a 300 SD. It's a great car. It has almost 400,000 miles on it.
Really?
And I need to know whether I should put some money into this little baby and fix her up and make her perfect, or whether I should just send her off gracefully and find something more dependable.
Was this your husband's car?
Uh-huh.
And you didn't care what kind of shape it was in as long as you got it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Absolutely.
I don't care what it is, but I want it.
I was going to fight for this car till the death.
Right.
Because he wanted it, right?
He loves this car.
He loved it. Oh, good for you. Oh, boy.
You still on speaking terms?
I think you better talk to her. I don't want to talk to her.
No, I'm gonna force my brother to cleanse himself.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, do you love the car, or is it just going to represent for you some kind of evil...
No, I love the car. It's a wonderful car. It's very dependable. We've had her, I guess, almost 20 years, and she's terrific. I love this car.
So there's really nothing retributive in all this. You're not trying to get back at him by driving by the rest home where he is and showing off the car.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And you won't, every time you look at it, you won't just go...
Well, I do a little. But
you do a little. Well, okay.
But that's not the major.
But that's not the main issue.
That's
okay,
right.
The main issue is you like the car.
I like the car.
And you'd like to keep
and
it.
I'd like to keep it. But there is a possibility that I will be leaving the area and returning to where I've been. I just moved back to Texas after many years on the East Coast.
Oh.
And I may return to the East Coast, which means I may be driving in snow. And this is not a good snow car.
Well, plus the fact that it's a diesel.
It is a diesel.
It's a turbo diesel, even worse. But I mean, this car is expensive to fix.
It is expensive to fix.
Yeah, I mean, what if you decided not to restore this car? What would you do instead?
Well,
buy a Honda Civic?
That's
no.
part two of the question.
Yeah.
Suppose that I just put her away in a garage until I had really enough money to just fix it all at once. What would you put me in that's safe and dependable and that will deal with winter?
In the Great Frozen North?
Yeah, well, in the Great Frozen Mid-Atlantic.
Mid-Atlantic, like North Carolina.
Like Washington.
Like Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they don't have that much snow in Washington.
Excuse me. Did you remember 2 years ago? I was there with this car. I couldn't see the top of this car.
Yeah, it was an anomaly. I mean, that's not going to happen again for another month.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
a friend of mine wants to put me in a little Subaru.
So your idea would be, correct me if I'm wrong, to buy something like a little Subaru, garage this thing.
Yeah.
So that when you die, your kids can sell it. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen.
I don't like the idea of garaging it. That's bad.
I think either you do it.
Okay.
Or you don't.
Or you don't.
Yeah, because if you stick it in a garage,
well, if I don't,
you'll never get around to doing
All right.
it. Never. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the idea of restorations, frankly, as you can tell. But
I almost choked. Jeez, don't do that, man. No, my brother likes
I think what is
nature's
is.
way. The nature's way of slow decay.
Slow decay.
He likes to see the car return to nature.
Yeah. I mean, the car is what it is.
But suppose I return to Washington. I cannot drive this car in Washington in the winter. It's
so when it
sluggish.
snows, you don't drive it.
You
take a cab.
Okay.
You take a cab, of
All
course.
Right. So you think I should continue to drive this?
I mean, if it were
until
I,
it absolutely does.
I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, some people like the idea of taking a car and trying to bring it back to its original splendor. The trouble, I think, with that is that when it gets that beautiful and you've spent that much money to do it, you're afraid to drive it.
All right.
It's better to have a car that you don't have
to
worry
drive it into the ground.
Yeah, you just keep driving, and when something needs to be fixed, you fix
don't
it.
Don't ever lose sight of the fact that no matter what it is, it's only a car.
Only a car. I will make that into a needlepoint pillow.
And,
send it to my brother.
And to some extent, I think it'll give you delight to drive your ex-husband's car into the ground.
Well, now it's my car. It's not my
but it was his car
anymore.
Yeah, it was his.
Mine.
It'll symbolize. It'll be symbolic.
It's true.
There is a certain symbolism here. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if only you. Never mind.
Never mind. Hey, Beryl.
Thank you so much.
You'll have many, many years of happy motoring. I know you will.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, it's time to take another short break.
Time to gear up for that new puzzler, huh, man?
No, time to take some more aspirin so I can get through the next 20 minutes sitting next to you.
We'll be back in a minute.
Now the keys to the car are the keys to the world when a boy is becoming a man. When the years disappear in that rear view mirror, he's looking for that old thrill again. I got some gas in the tank, cash in the bank, leaving time this fall. I got a good go round in these old bones, one more trip to Montreal.
And even though earwax sufferers pause before putting their drops in whenever they hear us say it, this is NPR.
This message comes from NPR sponsor Indeed. When it comes to hiring, you don't have time to waste. You need help getting to your short list of qualified candidates fast. With Indeed, post a job in minutes, set up screening questions, then zero in on qualified candidates, And when you need to hire fast, accelerate your results with sponsored jobs. New users can try for free when you sign up at Indeed.com/NPR podcast. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
Hi, this is Peter Sagal. For 20 years, Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me has been making fun of the news with comedians and celebrity guests. We got silly limericks, we got terrible impressions. If you think the news is a joke, wait till you hear our show. New podcast episodes are available every Saturday.
Ha! We're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the new puzzler.
I noticed you didn't make any promises about the puzzle, like scintillating, exciting, automotive,
well, that's because
folkloric,
I don't really know which
brilliant
puzzler I'm going to use.
Okay.
Did I do the one with the poison wine glass?
Not
not recently. Here it is.
Well, you have one.
Well, yes, I do. Of course I have a puzzler.
All right.
Almost everyone remembers from his or her days in school the Pythagorean theorem.
Yes.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And there are numbers like 3, 4, and 5, 5, 12, 13, which satisfy that little equation.
Yeah.
And many hundreds of years ago, a French mathematician by the name of Fermat said this only works for squares. He said if you take A, B, and C, integers, A, B, and C.
Yes.
Okay, and there is some A squared plus B squared that will equal C squared, and we believe that. We know we have verification of it.
Yeah, we got real numbers that fit it.
We got real numbers that work.
Right.
He said if it isn't squared, but it's something else, like cubed or to the 4th power or to the 5th power,
forget it.
It doesn't work. So, for example, there is no A cubed plus B cubed, which equals C cubed.
That's what he said.
There is no A to the 4th plus B to the 4th that equals C to the 4th. As luck would have it, a young mathematician issues a statement that he has 3 numbers which prove Fermat's theorem is incorrect. He calls a press conference. Now, he doesn't want to divulge everything right away. He wants the drama to build a little bit, does he not?
Going to give him one number.
He gives him all 3 numbers. He doesn't tell the power. He's going to give him A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Here are the numbers. You ready?
Oh, I got to write this down.
A equals 91.
Yeah.
B equals 56.
I know the answer already.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you what C equals.
I'm going to tell you
I'm going to tell you what it is.
Go ahead.
147.
Wrong. C equals 121. So it just so happens that at this little impromptu press conference, there were all these science reporters from all the podunky little newspapers around this town. And one of the reporters has his 10-year-old kid with him because it happens to be a holiday.
Yeah.
He's off from school. And the kid very sheepishly stands up and raises his hand and he said, I hate to disagree with you, sir, but you're wrong. The question is, how did he know that he couldn't, with these numbers,
that the guy couldn't possibly
dispute Fermat with these
three numbers?
Now, if you think you know the answer, write that answer on the back of a new $20 bill where there's plenty of blank space on the back side. Yeah. Turn it over at the back side, all that room.
Plenty of room.
And send that $20 bill to Puzzler Tower, Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Matt 02238. You know, I can only assume that our audience has gotten much more sophisticated that they're on to us. Because back in the old days, there were a couple of numbskulls that used to send
we actually used to get
$20.
$20 bills.
Yeah.
Not that we ever really saw them because Berman opened the mail.
So,
but do you notice at Christmas time we always get $20 bills?
Yeah. For presents with writing on them. Anyway, or you can do an electronic funds transfer and email your answer on a $20 bill to us from cartalk.com. If you'd like to talk to us, the number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Greg.
Greg, where are you from?
From Peterborough, New Hampshire.
Peterborough.
Yeah, just north of you.
The home of... Don't tell me.
Don't tell me. The Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh, you knucklehead.
Don't tell me.
No, the Skeets Hall of Fame.
No, it's the home of Brookstone.
That's right.
Isn't it?
It is?
Yeah, the people that send you the catalogs you never ordered anything from.
No, it's tools. Who needs tools?
Those are the greatest bathroom reading, those catalogs. You always find 4 things in there that you want, except by the time you've gotten to the end, you can't remember what any of them are. So I guess you didn't want them in the first place. Anyway, Greg, how long have you worked for them? And what can we do for you?
I've got an 85 GMC S15 Jimmy, and I really like the car a lot, but it seems when I put any kind of a load on it, I get a grinding sound from the transmission area. I think that's where it's coming from. It's not a real bad grind, but
when you say you put a load on it, you mean when you're starting from a dead stop, for example?
Well, no. If I'm going up a hill in third gear or something like that, just when there's a load put on the engine or the transmission, something like that.
But under ordinary circumstances, when you accelerate even hard, you don't get the same noise?
Well, no.
Here's the noise. I'm going to make it for you, and you can correct me and humiliate and embarrass me as necessary.
No, I would have made it higher than that.
Yeah, it's more of a.
Second one is right.
It almost sounds like a pinging, but I know it's not. It's more of a grinding from the transmission area.
Well, I don't think it's a grinding. It's an auto. I don't care.
I bet it's a. If I said to you it was a rattle, would you believe it?
Yeah.
That might be. Yeah. That might be.
See, you gotta get the terminology right. Grinding, rattle.
Groaning,
shaking,
we do a lot of
groaning.
that. Shrugging.
Shrugging is not a sound.
Oh, it is when we do it. It's
terminology of sounds.
Well, anyway, Greg, we suspect, at least I suspect, that what's happening is maybe you have a broken or a weakened transmission mount. Okay, and that's causing the transmission to bounce up and down, and it would be exacerbated by imposing a big load on the thing. Or you have perhaps a loose exhaust pipe that's getting banged around underneath the chassis. Because a lot of things change when you put a big load. The motor gets torqued. You might even have a bad motor mount. So I think those 3 things are something to look at. Now, you can tell us that you've already looked at those, and those aren't it.
No, I haven't had anything looked at yet.
You have, so you're not too concerned about this.
No, not really.
How many years has it been doing this?
About a year.
About a year.
Well, you're probably right. If you had called a year ago, we would probably have said, don't worry about it. This will probably last a year before anything falls off.
So it hasn't gotten any worse.
It hasn't gotten any worse.
No, it's always been about the same.
That's kind of
I
surprising.
thought that if it had been something that was wearing or something, it would have gotten worse. But
well,
it probably is not something that's wearing. It's something that's
already
hanging
worn
on and jingling. Jingling. That's different from rattling.
Oh, that isn't it.
That's jingling. Yeah, you got to rattle.
Do you bring this in once in a while to get the oil changed?
Yeah,
and get
that's done regularly.
Have you asked them to investigate this?
No.
Oh.
No, because it really hasn't bothered me or affected
So
me.
you just called us because you had nothing better to do?
That's right, yeah.
I understand. Okay, and you were just mildly curious about this, but not enough to really do anything about it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, we gave you a mild answer.
I think in the interest of science, you should call us and let us know what it is when something falls off.
Okay.
What that thing is, because maybe something's going to fall off.
Hang a giant magnet from the rear bumper so that anything that does fall off will get caught by the magnet, and then we'll send it to the lab and figure out what it was.
I think one of those nets in the back, just kind of drive.
Oh, net is nice.
Trawling net.
Oh, you know those spoilers that they have in the front of the car?
Put it in the back.
Put it in the back.
Greg, have someone look at it just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
You never know. They may discover something interesting. Thanks for your call, Greg. Bye-bye. 1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
My name is Ellen, and I live in Amagansett, New York.
Amagansett.
Amagansett is
Amagansett.
Very good.
Yeah.
It's out in the Hamptons.
Oh, in the Hamptons.
Oh, excuse me then.
And what kind of a Mercedes do you drive, Ellen?
I'm sorry to say I drive a 1991 Dodge Caravan.
Oh, Ellen! What happened to you? Everyone else got a Mercedes.
I'm cash poor. I have a big house, but I don't have anything else. So I watch all the latest and greatest drive our roads out here.
Well, hey, you don't have to be embarrassed about driving a Caravan. There are lots of people who drive Caravans.
Yeah.
None of them live in the Hamptons. You're the only one, but that's okay.
Well, you can just make believe you're the maid.
Well, we make it up. We put bikes on it and canoes and kayaks.
Cool.
That helps it look better.
So you live in the Hamptons year-round?
Yes, I'm a year-rounder here.
What happens in the winter there? Not much, huh?
Nothing.
I love the way you said that. I got the real sense of how little that is. Yeah. So what's up?
Well, my car is, I'm the original owner, and it has 179,000 miles on it.
Wow.
We've taken very good care of this car. My husband is excellent at making sure the oil is changed. We've had 3 transmissions replaced. We've had a fuel pump replaced. We've had the ABS brakes replaced. I mean, this is our special car, okay?
Yeah.
And I want to run it to the ground.
You've already done that.
You're doing that.
We're working very hard at this right now. Well, at the last oil change, our very devoted mechanic told us that due to the smell of the oil, it's in its death throes, and it's going to die between now and the next year. Now, the question we have is...
The smell of fear.
What?
Of the smell of death.
What has the smell of oil have to do with the death of a car?
Wow. He said he could smell death.
But it runs okay, in your estimation.
Well, yes, it's been running really well.
Well, see, I got it. I've got it.
But I
have got it.
What?
Have you gone to this guy for a long time?
Day one.
Since we moved out.
Since you moved there.
Yeah.
He is getting a little low on customers. And he wants you to be his personal emissary. He wants you to become the person who single-handedly brings in 50, 100 new people. And here's how he's doing it.
Please.
He says, I can smell the end of this engine. Now, a Caravan with 179,000 miles on it is
doesn't take any rocket scientist.
It's analogous to a person who's 150 years old, 120 years old, 110 years old. And you say to the person, I don't think you've got long to live. And lo and behold, a year later, the person dies.
And you say, how did he know?
How did he know? And he says, I smelled it.
There you go.
And 6 months from now or tomorrow, the engine's going to die.
And you're going to say, Dimitri predicted this.
He could smell that this was going to happen.
What is his name? Is it Dimitri? We'll call him Dimitri.
We'll call him. I like.
We better call him Dimitri.
Let's call him
Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Well known out here.
Yeah,
he's well known.
We don't want to insult him in any way
or drum up any more business.
But I think he has given us a marvelous little trick here.
It is a question. I was thinking maybe there was something decaying in the car, and there's nothing I can do about it. It sounds so prophetic. Now, my husband wants to buy a new car. He wants to buy a Volvo. And
so maybe your husband paid him off.
I asked him, what is the motive of this guy?
I can see it now. Your husband went to see Dimitri, and he says to Dimitri, I'm sick and tired of this Caravan. I got to buy a Volvo. Tell my wife that the Caravan is ready to die. And he's going to say, well, how can I tell her it's going to die? The thing's running great. He says, she'll believe anything. Make up something wild. The more ridiculous, the better, because she'll fall for anything, and we'll sell this piece of junk and we'll buy a Volvo.
Right. She falls for everything ridiculous. She fell for me.
That is true. I did fall for him.
So that's the whole story.
So there's absolutely no basis for this oil story.
Well, no. I guess what's going on is he's saying it smells like the end, but I think he's using that term not literally but figuratively. You know, like smells fishy to me.
He told me that he actually smelled the oil.
He smelled the oil
and said, I've smelled this before.
Yeah, all his clothes smell like that. His entire wardrobe.
No,
he smells it in his sleep. His underwear smells like that. Well, he's not smelling, the oil does acquire an odor at some point, I suppose, but there's no way to tell an engine that's in danger of conking out. If it smelled of gasoline, it would be something that is fixable. You'd have perhaps a bad fuel pressure regulator or a bad injector, but that's fixable. That doesn't mean the engine's going to croak. And it may be that the engine oil is running very hot and breaking down, but there would be some reason for that. He's probably hearing something, too. He's probably hearing the bearings make a little noise.
Maybe. We have noticed that when you press on the accelerator, there's this little bite. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's what he smells, that noise.
He's smelling a noise.
He smells rebuild.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
So the real question is, do you rebuild this engine and drive it for another $100,000, or do you get rid of the car?
Oh, God.
And for $3,000, you can rebuild the engine. I mean, you rebuilt everything else. Why should the engine not be rebuilt?
Good question.
Assuming that the thing isn't rusted away, which it might be getting ready to do. It's about the right age for the rust to come through.
Yeah, the roof has got that acid, problem. Yeah. It's seeing its
The paint's
days.
peeling off the roof.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, that's nothing. As long as it's not rusty underneath. I mean, it depends on what you want to do. I mean, you could rebuild the engine and keep the thing for another 5 years.
Or you could spend $35,000 on a new Volvo.
No. Okay, well, I appreciate all this information.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I wish you the very best, Ellen.
Thank you.
Good luck, and have a
See ya.
nice winter in the Hamptons.
Oh, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
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 Thanks for calling. Bye.
Yeah.
The smell of death.
Well, it's happened again. You've blown off another perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk. Our esteemed producer is Doug, the subway fugitive, not a slave to fashion, bongo boy, frogman,
Pumpkin Lips.
Pumpkin Lips Berman. Our associate producers are David, the Calves of Belleville Green, and Catherine Frau Blucher Fenolosa. Our web lackey is Doug, the Old Gray Mare, assisted by Connie Britchford. Our theme music is by David Dog Grisman, and our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor, just back from his crowd-pleasing cakewalk at the Côte d'Azur. This is NPR.